As I'm desperately trying to remember. Start us. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Two Nerds, One Quest. That is the quickest turnaround on a Tom you can start us to a point I've ever had, I think. I'm glad I was right straight to the point. I am your host and DM, JC Dittmer, here with these three nerds because math is hard. That man with his arms in the air, pointing at me, the green shirt, Yoda, doing the dance, feeling the flow,
working it.
Is one Tom M. Norman. How you doing this morning, sir?
What is going on, my homies? Life is good. We're back to D&D. Spent some time in Red Wing, slinging beer. What's that?
At least for today.
Yeah, at least for today. Next week, we'll still be here if people want to chat.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll be here. John will be here.
Be on pause.
The other two are indeterminate factors.
We'll see. I'm going to try to convince John to hang out Saturday night if he doesn't already have plans.
I've
the first? Yeah, I can't.
I tried that already.
Halloween party.
Yeah, Tom already tried to get to me. Anyways, that man talking there is one Jeff Doc Williams, but we'll get to him in a little bit. The man above him on my screen rubbing the beard is one Ryan Crixakukta wearing the Packer hat, feeling the flow, working it.
Hey, what a fantastic Sunday. Ready to rock and roll with you boys and maybe talk a little Dungeons and Dragons, talk a little football, talk a little about your mom. Let's make it happen.
Yeah. Do we have any moms in the audience?
Inquiring minds would like to know, apparently.
Yeah.
God willing.
I know there's one typically that's out there. But we know Scott too well to make jokes about her. We'll make jokes about her to her. Anyways. And last but not least, the legend, the lore master, the man I mentioned before, Jeff Doc Williams. How you doing this morning, sir?
Good. Glad to be back on stream for a week at least. We'll see, because next week's going to be interesting, because Halloween party Saturday night, and also daylight savings. I
was going to say, we get an hour back.
Oh, that is this coming weekend. And then it'll be real dark. It might be light again when I wake up then, finally. Maybe.
But, John, all you need is a costume, John. Party doesn't start till 8.
I'm going to a hockey game. So. Maybe.
The party goes until midnight, so.
That's true. That is true.
There's a party in my pants all the time. Never closes.
Consider yourself invited. You think you've been there before, so.
Oh yeah, I've been there before.
If you need directions, let me know.
Yeah. I know,
You can be my +1.
Okay. It is definitely... Anyways, people don't need to know this. We can talk about this later.
Yeah.
Do you have a recap of what happened 3 weeks ago?
Yes, I do. Yeah, let's see. What's the date on that? The 5th of October.
Remember the 5th of October? That doesn't work.
Sounds like it almost rhymes. So, we started out last time in the evening in the church, getting a lore drop from Acolyte Farron about the world in general, the hunters, the priest soul, the princess's availability, that kind of stuff. We found out the priest soul is wandering the graveyard, but we'll could not figure out why it is the way it is. But they let us sleep in a room in the church. And overnight, Jarret woke up at one point and saw the priest soul peeking in through the window. So we got up the next morning and followed the smell of bacon to have breakfast in the basement. We headed out to the graveyard, and after a short and unsuccessful game of charades with a ghost, Jarret telepathically found out that apparently the ghost can't go inside because the church is warded, and we need to get his body outside. So there was a little bit of confusion with the acolytes being protective of the priest's body. We finally were able to get the priest outside and reunited. He was both happy and a little annoyed at his underlings, I guess. So then we brought the priest back through town, and we ran into the same troll, which we found out was potentially the dad of a little girl. And so we were able to calm him down with a music box, and kind of left him alone that time. And we made it back to the castle. The townsfolk that we had met on the way from the castle, their bodies were strewn out about in the yard, and the castle door was busted open. So we started searching the castle and found Advisor Shrew and brought him to Lena to help him get cured. And the priest also helped him by giving him an amulet, and then ran away. We went back to the castle, climbed up to the second level searching, and eventually the princess reached out to Jarret through telepathy and told us she was in the southwest corner in the tower. So we climbed up to the third floor and found a hatch, and just as Conan was sticking his head through the hatch, she hit him in the face with a frying pan. And that is where we left off.
With a tremendous I don't really have. Is there a thing here? I don't know if there's a thing here.
Like a gong sound.
There we go. Them's the joke, sir.
Oh, that was him
Conan,
falling down and knocking silverware off the table.
Yes. Jarret, you hear that feminine voice reaching out to your mind again. Is that you below me?
No.
No. Oh.
Are you going to start the map?
All right. Oh, shit. Sorry. There you go.
I love that Jarret took that literally.
Then I must warn you, there is someone else in the castle with you. I just tried entering my room and I beat him in the face with a frying pan I had. This is all in your head. You're the only one that hears this.
I'm going to sit up and just kind of do the whole cartoon.
Stars and birds around your head thing. What would you like to do?
Yeah, talk back, right?
You can talk back in your head, yeah, sure.
I think the answer is, if you're the prince, say so. We're here to help you. We're here to get you out right now, just right now.
So you are below me. But that wasn't you. You have friends?
Well, I mean, I got a lot of friends, but they're not here right now. I got a couple friends here, and we're all here to help you get out. So the more questions you ask, the less likely it is we're going to get out.
I understand that, but I feel fairly safe where I am now. The creature left.
Sure.
Make an insight check. Make an insight check. Just
Okay.
something about the way she said creature.
I'm going to stand up and look around. Is there anything I can cover my head with so I can get back up?
15.
Something about the way she said creature made it feel to you like she was trying to disassociate with it. Somehow. Looking around, Conan, there isn't anything you can really put on your head. There's other chairs. There's plates, but those aren't going to do much good. They'll shatter the cast iron frying pan.
All right, I'm going to go into the bedroom then to see if there's something I can use, like a pot or like a metal something to cover my head. Or at least hold up so I don't get alkabonged again.
Yeah, when Conan goes out, Brig will jump up on the table and knock on the hatch. Do a little, shave and a haircut.
2 bits.
Is that you? Jarret, you hear in your head? This is a literal Dave's not home thing.
Dave's not here, man.
Is that you knocking on my door?
Yeah. I mean, if we're definitely knocking, is it your door?
Yes, it is my door. And she pulls the trapdoor open at that point. And, she steps back from the trapdoor, allowing you up if you want to move up.
All right. I would like to climb up. I'll be kind of like doing everything I can to like cover my head, as if she's gonna swing the frying pan.
Conan, you do a little bit of a search, and there's an empty bedpan underneath one of the beds in the next room over. Actually, in that room, behind the curtains, there's that bed. There's an empty bedpan. There's nothing in it. It's clean, but it's a bedpan. That is the best you'll find when you're nowhere near the kitchen right now. It's up to you whether you put the bedpan on your head.
The first thing that uses a dragonborn head coming through the hatch.
Okay. You see the princess. She's in a light blue, like silk robe, like royalty style robes. The one thing that really kind of is puzzling to you that you don't see on many people, that you haven't seen on many people, she has a veil from ear to ear, just covering the lower half of her face. Blonde hair tumbling down, sides to her shoulders, curly. She has gorgeous blue eyes. And you can identify her as a princess by the small, simple tiara on her head.
Alright, I will finish climbing up there then and look around for threats first.
She stands away from you. When you enter the room, she stays on the opposite side. Wherever you go, she moves around the room, just keeping distance from you. And then you suddenly hear in your head, you're a hunter, aren't you?
Apparently.
You don't know where you are, do you?
Well, I'm in the tower.
Okay, well, we got that much.
So.
Where's your other friend? The one I hit with the frying pan.
Yeah, he's the smart one.
Really? Intriguing. Jarret, do you enter?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk in and say, I think it's time that we gotta go, y'all.
What's the hurry? The monster left.
We're trying to get home.
I'm gonna brush Jarret off. I'm gonna actually do a full search of all these rooms, just trying to find stuff to loot. Because it's like, well, if we're here, I might as well find something fun out of it. I disregarded the bedpan. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Looting the castle while the princess is still in it.
Yeah, nobody else is here.
Yeah. I'll sit down kind of non-threateningly across from her just so that she's like not feeling offensive and whatnot. I'll be like, yeah, Jarret, I forgot. What What are we supposed to be doing here? Why do we need the
that you?
princess?
In your head, Jarret, you hear, "Is that you? Are you Jarret?" You're still downstairs, right? Or did you come up and... Oh, you're muted.
Oh, how did that happen? I guess I'll say out loud, like, yeah, that's me. I mean, and then I think it.
You can talk either way. I can hear you. As long as you don't walk too far away from the room below mine.
And then, I'll think then you should come with us. We'll keep you safe. And this place is pretty weird. You're going to want some help.
This is my home.
Well, your home is pretty weird. And you're going to want some help.
You're probably right. There you are. Conan, you suddenly hear that in your head. I found you. You were more difficult to find than the others.
I'll say out loud.
Just the voice in your head.
Hi, lady.
Lady.
That lady.
I got a
Hi,
15.
lady.
I got a 15 on my investigation check, by the way.
All right. We'll get to that in a hot minute.
What? I'm gonna look around like somebody was. When you think somebody calls your name,
Yeah.
and nobody's around.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Especially when you're looting their bedroom.
Yeah. Right.
Brago. She turns and looks directly at you, and you hear in your head, "He's the smart one."
Well, I always looked up to him for advice.
Careful with that. Would you let me down? Into the lower room, sir.
Yeah?
I don't mean on the quest. She looks directly at the camera.
I will
And I will
never-
evidently send him on.
I will never let you down. Oh, no, wait. Okay, yeah, I'll help her get down through the hatch.
Dun, 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 dun.
Make a dexterity check.
Oh, drop her.
Because
Drop her.
It's not a strength check, it's a dexterity check.
Bounce her head off the wall.
Oh my god.
That's my plan. Oh, wait.
Do not drop La Princesa.
I feel like this
Come on,
is
computer.
Mel Brooks's version of D&D.
All right. Am I frozen? I don't know.
Walk this way. No,
I don't
you're
know,
not frozen.
Seemed fine to me.
Roll.
Oh, your roll? Is your roll frozen?
It was on 18 for the longest time, and I think it went sideways.
7, huh? Is that the total?
I guess so.
You guess so.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
You're seeing it. You're seeing it sooner than I am. You know what? I have an inspiration from like 2 shows ago. I'm gonna go ahead and use it
Nice.
because I'll forget that I have it. So let's see if we can do better than 7. That looks better than 7. 14. That's better than 7.
14, that's better than 7. With that, you do lower her onto the table. Jarret, you actually see, the first thing you see is a pair of elegant, like, silk slippers come through. And then this silk gown that she is wearing, it's floor-length gown. But as she's lowered to the table, she's a beautiful lady. What you can see of her.
All right, so Jarrett's gonna think, "Good Lord, you're a stunner," and obviously she's gonna hear him say it.
I'm not perfect, dear. What you see is what I present.
Oh, and then I'm gonna
She
say out
comes
loud,
down off the table.
"Oops, I forgot you can hear that."
I can hear. I can hear in your mind. I can hear in the real here as well. Are you going through my stuff? Conan, you hear that in your head?
No. And I dropped like the pair of pajamas I found and walk away.
I'm sure he's just trying to find you a change of clothes, miss.
Once she's out of the way, I'll
does not suit me, she says, and she motions to her body, kind of smoothing the dress down.
Yeah, once she's out of the way, I'll jump down. Dex check is 10 to land successfully.
Your feet hit the table and prevent you. Yeah, but go out from underneath you. It prevents any falling damage, but it is. Like if you're trying to be stealthy, that would have been very bad.
Yeah.
But you're not. So you do end up on the table.
I learned that the table is sturdier than my feet.
Were you the ones that Shrew sent for the priest?
Oh yeah. Yep.
You went. Did you bring the priest?
Yeah, about that. We didn't necessarily bring the priest as far as the priest is safe.
Is he here in the castle?
He was very close to being in the castle, and then he wasn't.
Do you need a priest?
My father, the creature, is gone. Much of the destruction you saw on your way in is his doing.
What was
At
it?
this point, this is in all of your heads. Make a perception check, you, all three of you, as you end up in the same room with her.
Perception.
Yeah.
5.
Ooh, 18.
You need a young priest and an old priest.
Stop me if you've heard this one before.
Altar boy. An altar boy. Jarret, you're the only one that really notices it, and maybe it's because you're paying attention to her, like her face and her eyes. Her jaw doesn't seem to move at all when she speaks. Behind that veil.
Creepy.
You see there's a jaw there. There's very definitely a jaw there, but it does not move at all against the... Yeah, that'll work. We gotta rename her, but let's do this. And she will tell you this right now. I am the Princess Azrael.
Perfect.
My father, King Coulson, was being treated for his old age. Really is ultimately what it was. It was his heart. With a blood infusion, someone convinced him. And it left him to be less of a man and more of a thing. And thing would be appropriate. I say creature generously. More of a amorphous blob that can take form of whatever it needs to in the moment. Couldn't get him here.
Can you talk to him like you talk to us? Like in my mind?
I tried to. He ran. Or sled, or whatever you'd call it at this point. And you look at that point, she looks down at the floor, and you look at the floor, and you hadn't noticed it before, but there are sections of the floor now, and maybe it's because it was fresher, but there are sections of the stone floor, the stone tiling on the floor that are pitted away, almost like acid was etched across it. And you can very easily actually follow that pitting, and it gets worse in some spots and better in others. It actually takes the form of like like circular splotches for a while as you follow it wherever you go. If you follow it, I don't know if you're following it or not, but
Yeah, I mean, I think once we point it out, then we should follow it.
I'll bend down and kind of rub my fingers over it, like to, to feel it.
it's dry. It's dry. And excuse me, it is dry, but there is like acid was dumped on it or rubbed across it, and it was just corroding.
Well, if that's the path to find your father, I don't know if we should or should not.
Was
I would.
Was your father known to howl?
No.
Only on a Friday night.
Howl?
When we came towards
No.
the castle, we heard some howling.
Oh, Jeremy, I don't know what that is.
Maybe we should take you to Lena.
Lena. Who's Lena?
She's a doll.
A doll, really? That
Seems to know a lot of things.
Really? How do you know this Lena?
We're old friends, like since yesterday.
Yeah, it seems like she was doing some experiments on us, and then, she's been helping.
Experiments, really? I was going to ask you if you could go after my father and I don't know. Help him? I don't know.
Well, if anybody can help him, Lena can.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of training in helping, but we can see what we can do to capture him.
You brought the priest, right?
Oh, we
That was
brought
Shrew's
the
idea.
priest. We brought the priest, but then the priest had to leave. Why don't we bring you to Mr. Shrew?
Yes. Take me to Shrew, please. He's stubborn and insistent, and it's gonna get someone killed sooner or later.
Yeah, Shrew needs a little taming.
I agree. So, do you go directly there then?
As I'm going to stand back and let you guys go, and as you all walk past me, I blush furiously, and flowers appear in my hand, like field flowers. And I'm surprised, and like a dork, just kind of stick my hand up with the flowers as she walks past to give them to her.
Aw, that's so cute.
You hear in your head, just you. Thank you. These are beautiful.
And I continue to blush, and I just kind of...
Make an insight check. Yeah, she says thank you.
3.
3. She seems genuinely appreciative of the flowers, and it's a kind gesture, and there's no reservation at all whatsoever.
Perfectly fine here. Thank you.
Yep. How are you?
How are you?
How are you?
All fine here. So you head down.
So is there any chance of finding a sword, like a short sword? That would be great, but I mean, we're probably just walking straight out, so not really searching.
You mentioned that at all?
Probably to one of the guys. I'd probably be like, man, I wish I had a sword.
So without
As I'm holding my table leg club.
Prince Asa, is there an armory or something around here?
How are you at handling locks?
Well,
good.
Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were able to get into the church because of these two.
If you follow me, and she leads you down a flight of stairs on the first floor that you're at, down into a lower floor. Say, if you can unlock this, and there's a massive, heavy wooden door with large iron hinges and connecting plates and pins in it, with a large lock on it. If you can get in there, I know there is some weapons and armor in there.
What kind of lock is
I
it?
don't have the key though. It's large lock, keyhole.
Large. A large key lock.
I would like to
Pictures.
use my knife to try and pick it.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check. 18
Might cost you
with
the
a
knife.
knife.
Do I get advantage with the knife?
Advantage with a knife trying to pick a lock? No. Why would you get advantage with a knife?
Explain how you get advantage, and maybe he'll give you advantage.
Honestly, you probably have disadvantage with a knife.
Never
So
mind.
an 18 at disadvantage.
No, never mind. I won't use the knife then.
Because he can threaten the knife and he can threaten the lock and say, "I'll stab you, bitch."
14.
14. What are you using to pick it?
That's a great question.
I was going to say a mace, but
He's literally just looking at it, pulling at it right now.
I would have had to use the knife, the dagger.
Make an intelligence check for me real quickly.
18.
You remember there was silverware on the table and think that might be better for picking a lock. Using a fork tine or something like that.
Yeah, I'll go run back and get that.
while he's gone, there was a warhammer in the party inventory. Can I
Yeah.
take that and
Try
give
and
it a
smash
go?
it. Yes. Go for it. No roll to hit, just roll some damage.
I gotta move it into my inventory here real quick. Oh, if that's how that works, that is, I think,
It's a
really.
stationary object. Well, you go ahead and roll the hit, but it's like 5 to hit a stationary object. So I think your bonus is 5, isn't it?
There it is. +4.
+4. Oh, yeah, you can't fail. Other than a nat 1. So go ahead and roll it.
Yeah.
If you miss, you're going to hurt yourself. Yes. You hit it solidly. Go ahead and roll damage.
11.
11. It took damage. You heard something click inside, but it's still not loose.
Oh, I think it's working. Is Conan back yet?
Nope, not yet.
All
In
right,
one
I'll
swing
take
of a
another-
hammer? No, he had to walk upstairs.
I'll take another swing at it and see what happens.
Yeah.
All right, 13 to hit.
Yep, absolutely. As long as it's not a 1, you hit it.
3 damage only.
3 damage. So that's a total of 14.
I think so.
Yeah, it hasn't loosened up yet. If you shake it, there's a whole bunch of loose pieces inside, but it's not letting free.
All right, if Conan's not back yet, I'll do it again.
No, you can absolutely swing again.
You probably have like 8 swings before I get back.
Yeah.
Starting to, okay, 15 to hit. See if we can roll. Oh yeah, 2 on the die, so 4 damage. I'm getting glancing blows. I'm denting the door halfway, and like, I can do this. I'm not used to the claws on
Yeah.
my hand. 10 to hit. Oh, my, slowly getting worse on the to hit.
Yeah.
You're getting tired.
Roll. Okay, 6 damage.
You come back eventually, right as Conan, you come around the corner and you see a little worked up, a little sweaty from swinging a few times. Brago hit that lock and it let loose finally as you come around the corner with a fork in your hand.
Well, I was gonna let him use the fork and think he got it.
Oh no, it would have been way more difficult to pick at this point.
No, I mean after I destroyed the lock, have him stick the fork in and it pops open.
I look at the fork. I look at Brago. I look at the fork. I throw it over my shoulder.
Mm. That's how you pick a lock.
Right. Opening the door in this room, you find that there are several weapons along the walls. But primarily they're all simple weapons. So anything on the simple melee weapons and simple ranged weapons chart. And there is 2 sets of light armor that you see, 2 sets of medium, and 1 set of heavy armor that you can see there.
I am proficient in medium armor, so one of those I will take unless somebody else needs one.
No, I don't want to wear armor, and I don't think Jarret does either.
Well, I mean, right now I'm wearing armor, and it gives me disadvantage on most things. So
Yeah, you might not till you're proficient. So
makes sense.
all right, I don't think short sword is in the simple weapons.
No, it is not.
So
There is
I would.
club, dagger, great club, hand axe, javelin, light hammer, mace, quarterstaff, sickle, spear, dart, and light crossbow.
Is the light hammer actually
and
a
the
light
sling.
weapon?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and the hand axe is also light. I'm looking for a light just for when we level up. I
Yep.
can probably take dual-handed or dual wielder.
Light.
Let's see.
Hand axe
So-
is 1d6 slashing, and light
Yeah.
hammer is 1d4 bludgeoning.
So we already got a mace and a warhammer, so I think I would take the hand axe. It gives me something different.
I would also take a hand axe if there's a second one of those.
Yep. Sure. Yep.
And what
then
what kind
for
of
armor?
what kind of armor?
It is a chain shirt. That is in there for medium armor. There's 2 of those hanging there. There's 2 leather armors hanging there, and then the heavy armor is a piece of a set of ring mail. Make an investigation check as you're in this room.
15.
15 below a pile of stuff kind of tossed to the side like it was like a bunch of stuff that was kind of like there. It looks like they were cleaning out. It's not the best. It's still functional, but there's a shield as well sitting below a pile of like tattered, like padded armor stuff. So if you wanted a shield as well, there's
Is
one in
it
the corner.
Magical? Would it be better than the shield I already have?
If one of you runs detect magic, that's up to you guys. But do you have detect magic?
I would have to do an Arcana check.
You would have to do an Arcana check. No, nothing here seems overtly. Nothing here would make you think magic, so there would be no reason to do it, really.
Well, let's put it this way: is it prettier than
what magic is?
Is it prettier than the shield I got? No.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I'll take it if it's just a general shield.
Yeah, just a general shield. Yeah. I think it's just shield. It's +2 to your AC. I think is what it is.
Genius, you're trying to double carry weapons,
Dual
right?
wield.
Yeah, pretty much. This Warhammer's pretty nice though until I get to the next level. Speaking from a meta standpoint, but are you? I'm just again speaking meta. Is Jarret proficient in shields?
No, but I don't want to not bring it.
So you got armor and shield. That's. Yep. I'm sorry. It's comical. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, you never know a situation that you might be in where you might need it.
It's been so long. I'm trying to remember what you guys. Oh yeah, hear that. Yeah.
Do we remember how many bullets we have left?
I have. Remember, I have the gun again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have 5 bullets left.
All right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So after leaving this room, you do eventually end out at the front door. I'm going to put you a Brago. I'm moving you. Front door.
All right, I'm going to leave one of the table legs behind because that seems excessive.
As you guys come out the front door, granted, now looking at it, you realize it's broken. It's broken outward, like something came out of. But the bodies are gone from where they were laying on the ground.
Like completely gone, no hands, no feet left, no bits.
Nothing. Yeah, no bits left.
Are there drag marks be more than there were before, or just what was there?
Make a nature check. Like, you see marks, and you immediately assume drag marks.
5.
Yeah, they're drag marks. Like, they've been dragged away towards town.
Looks like they've been dragged away towards town. I wonder who dragged. That'd be a lot of weight to drag. Must have been their families.
Well, I mean, that's where we're headed. So let's mosey on down.
Let's go. Talk to Mr. Shrew. We got the princess.
All of a sudden, you guys hear a lot of banging and clanging behind you. That's me. I'm carrying a shield.
A bag of silverware.
If you're looking to hide, Jarret. Did you say your name yet?
I said his name.
Yeah. You hear in your head, if you're looking to hide, Jarret, you may not want to carry all that stuff with you. Just saying. You make a tremendous amount of noise. And she steps in the room.
Yeah, I'm not quite here to hide. We're kind of looking for your dad anyway. So if he hears me coming, that's probably a good thing.
I'm not sure you want the king's attention right now. And again, you notice that she refers to him as the king. She refers to him, like, she hasn't referred to him. She referred to him as her father once.
I would like to incite that.
She moves to the bed. Yeah, go ahead. You can insight check.
How does a nat 1 treat you?
You think her and her father are fighting. like it's either an abusive relationship, or where she really doesn't like him, or doesn't care for him, or doesn't care for a choice he made. But you think that there is like an ongoing feud between the two of them, is what it feels like to you.
All right, I'll go up to her and kind of pat her on the shoulder and say, "It'll be okay. You guys will turn this around."
When you pat her on the shoulder, she kind of jumps to the side and turns to face you. Move you guys inside the room here. Don't
I'm sorry,
sneak
did
up on me like
I
that,
startle
please.
you?
Just a bit. There aren't a lot of people that just openly touch me. I am a princess, after all.
Sorry, I'm a hugger.
All of this is in your head. And you see her look to Advisor Shrew, and he kind of sits up from the bed. He's like, I am okay, dear. Still wearing the veil, I see. I do wish you'd let me fix it. And you can see her posture takes on an argumentative posture. And she kind of steps back from him. Well, he's okay, she says in all your minds. But she was clearly talking with him, and there is an ongoing debate between the two of them.
I move out to the bed and sit down.
So Lena, you hear in your heads, who is Lena?
Lena's right there.
That's a
On
doll.
point.
And Lena says to you guys out loud, she can't talk to me. I have no mind. I am programmed.
Oh. Lena, move or walk or something so she knows you're real.
He hops down off of the end of the bed that she was sitting on there. Yes, the creepy doll. I get it. You all hear in your head. It's a machination of the doctor. It's his assistant. I know. She exists.
She
Talks
can,
to you?
yeah, you can't hear her?
No, I don't.
She's been, for the most part, friendly.
Do you have a hearing problem? Like,
No.
Brago's kind of confused and trying to make his brain work.
Hey, I've seen Shrew. I know he's okay. She says to the three of you, maybe leave here. I much prefer it back in the castle.
I suppose the doors are blown off of both buildings. They're both about the same.
Make an insight check. When she asks if you can go back in the castle.
Six.
Slow computer.
She clearly wants to leave. You have no idea why. What it is, though, Jarret. You do have a slow computer.
No, I don't know if it's slower because I'm not going to my phone.
Tommy, you want to do an insight check?
Oh,
You
I'm in
wanna
the
do
other
an
room.
insight check? Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah, I'm sitting
yeah.
on the bed there.
She actually walks out. And
Oops, I accidentally rolled something else. I don't know what it was.
Charisma.
I was gonna say the
Okay,
last thing I see is your
All right,
Warhammer.
there you go. Insight. 12.
12. She's been uncomfortable since walking in here. She really doesn't like you get the feeling she doesn't like hospitals is what you would pick up on.
Who does though, really?
All right.
12.
Well, let's go back to the castle then. Shrew, are you staying here or are you coming with?
I am feeling up for it now. I think I can walk to the castle.
Lena, we know you don't work outside, but do you work in the castle?
No. I suspect that I won't work anywhere outside of this building. The doctor and Azrael had quite a precarious relationship, argumentative relationship, differing philosophies.
Hmm.
He was a believer in the blood, and she was a believer in nature. She sides with the Druids, where the doctor sided with the church.
Hmm.
Did you see her scar? There's a reason she wears the veil.
I just thought it was decorative.
That's her secret to keep, then. You heard nothing from me. I suspect I was programmed not to be able to interact with her. As I said, the doctor and her did not get along. The whole while she's telling you this, Advisor Shrew is just nodding his head. He actually says, I've tried to get her to use the blood to fix her mouth, but it won't. She won't accept it. She said what is done is natural, and she dares not put the blood in her body.
That all
I can
sounds
see why.
really terrifying.
If the king turns into a monster with this blood,
Yeah.
Well, Lena, we know where to find you if we need you.
I'm always here. I require nothing. I will aid
Right,
you.
we'll start escorting the princess back to the castle. If Shrew is close enough, when we walk outside, I'd be like, "Hey, Shrew, do you know what happened to the bodies that were out here?"
No. I have no idea. Conan, are you going with them back to the castle? She did actually come out there and was going to ask you to escort her back to the castle. Is why she came in your room.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll follow this
I'm just
pretty
coming
lady anywhere.
I'm coming out, but not quite going into the castle.
And over here,
I'm not the only one who had got that stuck in their head.
bar area, Advisor Shrew. Actually, no, in here. That's where we're gonna end up. I knew there was like a table somewhere. What do you, when you're hanging back, Jarret, what are you looking at specifically?
Yeah, I'm just kind of staring down at where the bodies were and stuff like that. Just trying to see if there's any patterns or anything.
If you'd like to make a nature check, you can. You see what looks to be drag marks away from those stains.
15.
15. They're not so much drag marks as it looks like something slid away of its own volition, where a drag mark has a forced unwillingness This looks more like something just kind of like a snail slid away from there. From each of those body marks.
Is it like consistent? What am I thinking? Like all the same direction? Is it only one drag mark?
How far away do you walk as you follow these?
I'm gonna start to like follow the marks for maybe a minute.
Oh, for a minute. Then you definitely see it at one point where they naturally would run into each other, it becomes a larger mark. And eventually all 5 of them did collide to leave a significantly larger mark rolling away, like trail rolling away from, or sliding away from the castle towards the city.
Got it. I can't visualize what it is, so I'm going to start to head back to the castle then.
Okay. You guys end up around the tables in the kitchen in the castle. And for most of this time, as you are sitting there, Advisor Shrew is he's not looking at the two of you, he's looking at her. If you want their help, you need to be honest with them. She's looking at the table. The only thing you said to her, and the silence has been hanging there.
Yeah, in the awkward silence, Brago's going to go look for food and possibly a way to cook it.
Thanks a lot. You just left me sitting there in this awkward silence.
Well, I can't seem to get your attention. You've been staring at her like a puppy.
Yeah. Shrew's staring at her, she's staring at the table, and Conan's staring at her. The silence is broken by Jarret and his shield going through the door.
We could hear him as soon as he enters the castle. Clank, 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 clank. It's like the Mel Brooks Robin Hood Men in Tights, where all the knights come out onto the main throne room.
Yep.
Hey, Princessa, have you ever seen the bodies? Do they get up and move on their own, or does something come and collect them?
She looks at Advisor Shrew and then at Conan and then back at you, and I don't know if my father was alive necessarily when he left. He stopped responding. He was gone. Like his body wasn't moving. He had become cooler. Not cold, but cooler.
So because of that, you can't get him on your brain walkie-talkie?
Walkie-talkie?
It's like
talk to him. No.
It's like a radio.
No.
Yeah, it's a slang term for like a chit-chat box. That should clear it right up.
Where's a die here? Give me some dice, people. Roll dice. Where did that not roll? Roll die. Clear. And clear. Roll to everyone.
She's indecisive.
I can't roll dice for some reason. That's weird.
15.
It came up for you guys? 15?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. The game log just must not be working. You mean like ascending stone? Which sounds completely like to you guys are like, what?
I have a blank stare in my eyes and I just kind of nod yes.
Yeah, like
that allows me to do what I'm doing with my own magic right now.
Yeah, like a pet rock that talks back, sure.
I cannot talk to him. It is
Are we talking about the monster or a rock?
the king.
So
I tried.
where would the king go in his monster form?
Dreams.
It's a great question.
She turns and looks at Advisor Shrew. You're the one that knows of this blood magic. Where would he go? You know this is a risk. Where would he go? Advisor Shrew just sits there quietly.
I'm going to scoot closer to Advisor Shrew
Mm-hmm.
and loom over him with my large self.
8-foot frame.
Yes. And say, there are things that you're keeping from us that is very not cool. We need to know what you need to know, or what you know, so that we can know how to fix this. You know?
I suspect he's returning to the source. To Mother.
Well, where's his mom and where's the source?
I don't know exactly. That's the church. They would know.
Sweet. And Brago pops his head out of the kitchen. Do you guys want salt and pepper on your eggs?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Look at-
please, she says.
He
In
goes
her
back
mouth.
in the
Eggs. I'd be concerned about what laid them eggs. I ain't seen no chickens.
Yeah, we do have chickens. It's okay. It's nothing magical. She says in your mind.
Brago pops his head back out. You guys want chicken?
Whip up, whip up everything you see.
I'm going to call over my shoulder. I don't think we have time for this breakfast. I sure do think we need to be going to this church now.
Gotta
Brago
eat.
pops his head back out.
You need
Breakfast
to
for dinner.
eat.
That's a neat idea.
You
He
do
goes
need
back
to
in.
eat. Jesus. You do need to eat for your strength. Make a wisdom saving throw,
Oh, shit.
Conan.
Six.
As adamant as you are about going to the church immediately, the pretty lady's telling you should eat. And it's, for some reason, she has some sort of, whether it's her presence or magic or what it is, you aren't exactly sure, but the desire to eat now is overriding most things.
Well, I suppose I could eat a little something.
She nods at you. Make a perception check. As she nods at you, Conan.
$15.
The veil ripples when she smiles. You can tell she smiles below. There is flesh there below. Like her cheeks raise and
Mhm.
everything moves in a natural, what you would expect below the cloth. At this point, I imagine Brago comes out with a
I'm rolling for it.
5-course breakfast.
All right. So I used survival as my. So what you get is you get a the equivalent of a chicken and vegetable omelet, but the chicken's a little burnt and the vegetables are a little crunchy. The eggs are pretty much what they're supposed to be, but because that's what he was going for. But left the chicken on too long and didn't soften the vegetables enough. But it's edible. It's probably better than the rations we were getting in undercover and in war effort.
Can you bring me
It's fresh.
a glass? Can you bring me a glass? You hear in your head from the princess, Brago.
Yeah, I'll bring her a glass.
You guys sit at the table and tuck into the food. You notice she takes all the food on her plate and stuffs it into this glass, and then proceeds to. There's like a magic essence that comes out of her finger, and she basically blends this down to like a liquid.
She purees it with her finger.
Basically, with magic. She reaches into that you wouldn't even notice it if you didn't know it was there, and pulls this metal straw out of her lapel on her dress and puts it in there. And you see her, as she takes her hand, her pinky finger has like an elongated fingernail on it that's sharpened to a point. And you see her put that up under the veil, and there's a moment where she winces hard and then puts the straw in the cup and up under her veil, and you see her drinking this food from the glass.
I would like to make a Constitution saving throw.
Go for it.
Let me rephrase. He will need to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, that's a 20.
Okay.
30,
That's
20.
a 20. Well, here's what happens as you are sitting there and you kind of watch this and you watch her wince and you have a little concern, but you can't not watch. It's like a train wreck.
Uh-huh.
And as she is drinking the fluid, you notice just a singular drop of blood running down the straw getting mixed into the drink slightly.
Yeah, I put my fork down and I kind of pushed my plate away. Half eaten.
She then puts the glass down with most of it drank. Prestidigitates the straw, puts it away, and you see her reach up under the veil and touch her face. And there's just a soft glow for a second under it. So you'll help me?
Yeah, I think I'm done here. We can go.
You'll find my father.
Yeah.
When you do, kill him.
Come again.
When you find my father, kill him.
I should just ask us to kill the king.
Are
He's already
you
dead.
sure?
The creature, whatever he is at this point, is not living. It is not my father. And there's a sudden sadness in her eyes. You've been calling me princess this whole time. I am the queen at this point. Whatever that thing is.
I say, oh shit.
Kill him.
Stumble over my bench and kneel next to her and say, I'm sorry, Your Highness. I push Brago out of the way.
Yeah.
You're
was
a
not
curious young man, you hear in your head. Princess or queen, this should have been your reaction in the first place.
I'll say out loud, not in my head. I'm sorry, I'm not used to meeting royalty.
I can tell. Do find that creature. That was my father. And I'll see what I can find about getting you home.
Well, that would be just
That
swell.
is where you want to go, right?
Yeah.
What's the first place you remember here?
I just-
The lab.
Yeah, waking up.
Leaking up in the laboratory. That got all smashed up.
The doctor and his doll.
Yeah.
Okay. Avoid the church. If you can.
Didn't you
She
say we
says,
had to go to the church?
You get the idea that she said that to the three of you and not for Advisor Shrew to hear.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he may be going there, but that is not where you're going to find help. Seek the Druids, the College of Nature, on the far side of town. They may be able to help you. They've been studying this, not experimenting with it.
Sounds good to me. Should we get going?
Yes, let's swallow up our breakfast and let's get moving. Got us a king to kill.
All right, so
Pardon my
I'll
French.
help Brago clean up.
What time of day is it now? Because we had bacon for breakfast, and then we walked across, and
It's
just generally
late afternoon. This was probably a dinner, breakfast for dinner. Yeah.
Breakfast for dinner. Okay.
I like that.
Yeah, I'll pack up the rest of the charred chicken in a cloth or something. Make a little package out of it for traveling.
Pocket chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Maybe we should sleep here tonight, or what do you guys think? We could probably help try to fix the door before we leave.
You're more than welcome. They do have rooms on the second floor that you could use.
I mean, sure, that makes sense.
Conan, you
Yeah,
want to
We
sleep
out
here?
there
yeah,
looking for the king in the dark.
yeah. Especially if we're gonna fix the door, then I guess. Do you have any tools that we could use, like any hammers and like nails and shit?
Advisor Shrew. You can help them with that, correct? Yeah. Yes, I will. I will absolutely help them with it. We'll find the tools and supplies we need to repair the door. You have a very, very curious accent, and I find myself desiring to speak in it as we speak. I'm trying not to.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's fair.
A habit to mimic people when they talk a certain way to you. That's funny.
This is more the DM putting this, falling into that accent into the game world terms.
It's real though.
Oh, for real. I've been desperately trying to stay away from this southern accent, which is awesome.
Fighting the
So
urge.
over the evening, you hear a lot of banging and clanging. In addition, you hear a lot of hammering and nails. Yeah.
This shield is going to be the best thing about this story.
I was gonna say if would as a I don't know, the other two are magic users. If you've seen now the princess do some magic, I didn't know if you guys all wanted to ask for advice on how to use your abilities or anything, or if you're just, well, she's the queen, she doesn't want to stoop to our level, but I'm full in on getting that door put back on for the evening.
Yeah, I would not be considering myself a magic user. Like, I just wouldn't. That thought would never cross my mind.
Register.
Yeah, I have
You
super
turned
low
yourself
intelligence.
into a rat, and you don't think you're a magic user. I love it.
He has no idea what happened. Really?
Yeah. No, that's why I love it. It's playing the
Here you go, I'll
characters.
tell you. I'll start to use my telepathic speech ability with you guys. Now that she taught me how to do it.
Now that you find yourself doing it on accident at first, and then slowly over the course of the night, you're like, this is just way easier.
Right.
Yeah, and he's doing it from ways off, and then I'll answer out loud, and then turn around, and he's not there, and it's like, that's weird. Thought I heard Jarret.
You guys repair the doors. They are functioning well. You have the time and the supplies. As you lay down that night, Conan, in your room, there's a soft knock on the door.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Uh-oh, Advisor Shrew.
Oh.
Do you answer the door?
Hell yeah, I do.
Standing there in a less formal gown, still a gown, but more of a you can see it is like layered pajamas, for lack of a better term for it. Not overly revealing, just still very proper. Still veil on her face is the queen. She looks at you and says, in your head, may I come in?
Your Majesty. Is this decent and proper?
Don't your Majesty bullshit me. Can I come in?
Yeah, and I'll step aside and motion in.
And she walks in and she sits on the edge of your bed.
What? I'll shut the door and walk over, and I'll pull. I'm assuming if it's like any other room, like there's probably a desk or something, I'll pull the chair out and sit in front of her. I'll kind of hunker down a little bit so I'm not towering over her. What can I do for you? Do for you, to you, for you?
It's been a long time since someone has shown me a simple, beautiful kindness as bringing me flowers.
My face is about as red as it's going to get at this point. It's what we do in the South. We're kind and we pull a chair out for a lady and we get them flowers. It was nothing.
You see she at saying pull the chair out for a lady, you see her, she is blushing a bit. I don't. She's struggling with something in the moment.
I will slowly reach out and take her hand and say, whatever it is, you can tell me.
Us telling you. Everything's so perfect right now.
Perfect seems like a stretch, but okay.
Are you brave?
Yes. As I try not to wet my pants.
Have you seen awful things in your life?
Yes, ma'am. We before we were here, we were at war. We were fighting.
I believe you. And she reaches her hand up to the one side of the veil on her face and unhooks it from her ear and pulls it away. There's a scar where a mouth would have been like it was roughly sewn together. And at the end of what would have been the lips or the corner of the mouth, there is a large, brighter red, what looks like a healing wound. Thinking back to dinner, it's probably where she pushed her fingernail through her face to access her mouth. She says, "This is why I can't talk to you. Why I use speech in your mind. It was once considered the most beautiful woman in the lands. I hide it. And you can see there are tears welling in the corners of her eyes.
Well, you shouldn't be ashamed of who you are. I have scars too, but I mean, on this body, and I kind of pull up my shirt and I'm looking around. Well, I guess I don't have them here, but I have them on my other body. You're going to have to take my word for it.
You aren't flinching.
Am
And
I supposed to?
That scarred mouth turns up in a twisted smile that is beautiful, but also slightly unsettling. Like you can clearly see where it was sewn. There are marks where it, like you can see cross marks where it was sewn together. My father always said I needed to cover this.
Or your father's an asshole.
Said no, and I'm looking for you to take care of the problem that he is.
Yeah,
But
I promise you I can do that.
Didn't feel right sending you out without you understanding all of me.
Yeah, I think I understand it now. I get it. And it turns into an awkward silence, and I kind of look around, and then I just give her giant arms, give her a great big hug, kind of smushing her.
How long do you hold her? She hugs you back tightly.
Hold that thought. I'm gonna roll for this because I don't know.
Okay. Excellent. Yes. Yeah.
The hug goes on until she notices how excited he is.
All right. So the higher the roll, the longer the hug.
Okay.
It goes on for a while.
There is a moment where you are hugging her and you panic because you cross the threshold. There's a moment when a hug goes from being a hug between friends to a hug of something more, to a hug of comfort. And at that threshold, when it flips to a comfort, she starts crying in your arms.
Now I really don't know what to do because I'm super uncomfortable. So I'll take a big hand and I'll kind of pat her on the back and say, there, you let them boo-hoos out.
It's odd because there isn't any vocalization to it, but it does intensify, and her body shakes more as she sobs openly in your arms. And then it settles. She doesn't ever push away from you. Do you ever stop? Do you get to a point where you would?
Yeah, after a minute when she's done crying, I would kind of let her go and kind of put my hands on her shoulders and say, "You feeling better now?"
Always. I don't get to do that nearly enough.
Well, you can cry on me anytime.
Thank you. And she motions for you to bend down a little bit. You're significantly taller than she is.
Oh.
She puts her hands on each side of your head and leans up and kisses you on the cheek.
Oh, I blush. Yeah, I thought I was red before. Now I'm just... She can probably feel the heat on my cheeks.
You're a good man. Thank you for helping me.
Oh, shucks, I try.
And she takes the veil and reconnects it to her ear. I'll see you in the morning.
You sure will. We can talk more in the morning.
She stops at the door just for a second and looks back at you. Her eyes a little red from crying. But you see the cheeks go up underneath the veil in a large smile. And she walks out and closes the door behind her.
Night, ma'am.
I'm not sure if he did that right or did that wrong, but it seemed to work.
I think he did it perfectly, honestly.
Just so you know, John, I can't make eye contact with you for probably a week now.
Completely fine. I have done this to every one of my players. I've done it to Ryan. I've done it to Jeff.
I'm kidding.
Ryan uses his discomfort and just goes for the straight to the sexual route.
Yep.
You played that very well, Tom. You are blushing right now, too. It looked like, at least.
Oh,
nice work.
So the morning arrives without any incident over the evening. None of you hear any howling anywhere or anything like that. Actually, I would like you all to make a wisdom saving throw in the middle of the night.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna use my inspiration also because 8 doesn't feel right.
I got
17.
16.
All right. Not better. 6.
16, 17, 8. You said 6, Ryan?
I did.
You have a great night's sleep. You sleep peacefully through the night. Oh, shit. Brago and Conan. You wake up fitfully in the middle of the night. And a light flips on in the room. You're struggling against bonds. Something's holding you to the table. The room is bright white. No. Rest. You need to rest. There is a tremendous amount of pain, Brago, in your right leg. Then you feel like this is what has woken you up. You look around. This room is stark white. You are tied to a table. A beautiful nurse comes by. Make a perception check. Yeah.
Both of us or just Brago?
Both of you can.
Just a 9.
Just a 9. She's familiar. This nurse attending to you is familiar, but she's in bright white nurse. Like, this feels like you're home. Like you got home somehow. What was your perception check?
14.
14. She reminds you of someone. Someone mechanical. Someone not necessarily alive in the other world. Lena, maybe? She said, no, no, no. And she's over by Brago, who's struggling because of this pain in his leg. And you see her reach over and like tap a few things on the side and then push a button. She's holding it. Just sleep. Sleep, you'll be better. Sleep. And as she says sleep, each time she says sleep, your vision blurs dark again. Brago, and eventually you're out. And wake up in the morning with Jarret and Ezreal and Conan. Conan, being awake, you're awake. You're bound to the table. And looking at her and puzzling through recognizing her and why she reminds you of Lena for some reason. She turns and looks at you. Oh, you're awake too. You can't be awake yet. Your painkillers seem to be working though. And she's like, all right, you need to sleep yet too. And are you looking at anything right now? Or trying to, other than her?
Yeah, I would. Waking up in a strange place, I would definitely kind of look around left, right. I would try to move my arms and legs, and
yeah, you're bound to the table. You feel like you can move your legs, but you kind of, you try and lift your head up. You try and look down. Your legs feel fine, like they can move and are free and everything, but your arms and your head and everything else is bound, and you can't really get a good look at your leg. You think you're lifting your leg up in the air and seeing, like, you should be able to see your foot based on what you feel. And as you're looking at that and going, I don't see it. It should be there. I don't see it. And fades to black. And you wake up in the morning with Jarret and Ezreal and Brago.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably get up early and try to shake off the nightmare or whatever that was by making breakfast. I'm gonna become the camp cook. But using my obvious skills, it's gonna be something. I think I'm picturing Brago's not as southern as them, but he's gonna try to make like a jambalaya kind of thing. But it's probably more like a chili stew that just has a little of everything that you can find.
All right.
Just some, the equivalent of rice and beans and vegetables and stuff, but it's not what you're looking for, but it's edible. Well, let's see. Let me roll for edible.
I'm assuming we could take a long rest, right?
Yes, you can absolutely take a long rest.
It's as edible as a 7 is edible. So it's, you find things in there that you don't particularly want or go well with whatever else is in there, but the nutrients are there.
Yep. It is something that you'll have to pick through carefully. Like you didn't pick the bay leaves out of it. You should.
Yeah. May or may not be chicken bones in it too.
Yeah. Every once in a while you come across a strange piece of meat that you're not sure what it is. It might have been chicken at one time or fish. There's
light meat and dark meat, but there shouldn't be.
Brago, what the hell is this? Is this roadkill stew or what?
You hurt Brago's feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Brago should
cook
that.
Real good. No, yes, I mean, it's good.
Ezreal comes down to the table today. She has a larger crown on her head. She sits at the table. Like,
good morning, Your Majesty.
Good morning, Jarret.
I kind of look up as I'm eating, kind of smile at her and kind of give her a side eye and blush.
She nods at you. I appreciate what you are doing for me, everyone. This is my kingdom now, and I need to rid it of this curse. Where's your Shrew? He looks over at her. You're dismissed of your post. Go back to the church.
Oh, snap.
Be with the people you believe in. Your science, you believe. There is a coldness in her eyes as she's staring at him. It's like she made a determination in the night, maybe bolstered by some confidence, that she is the queen now and can dismiss this gentleman. Take that doll with you too, she says, as he's about to walk out the door.
I'm going to say to the princess's head, are you sure you should be alone in this castle?
You've repaired it. He's clearly not coming back. I will find other advisors.
We can always come
Guards.
back here and sleep here at night, too. We can protect you at night.
That would be most welcome.
Well, gentlemen, let's pack up and let's start hunting the king.
True. So you guys pack up then. She says, feel free to help yourself to food and rations. And I will say goodbye for now. And she goes over and walks over to Conan and just gives him a quick hug. And then walks to each of you and takes your hand and says, thank you. I appreciate this. And leaves the room.
As she leaves, I kind of give the nod, Your Majesty.
Brago is going to share a look with Jarret for sure. Like, did you see that? He got a hug. What's up with that?
As you guys
And
prepare,
then we'll probably proceed to tease Conan about becoming the king of this realm. And
I'm sure that will come up. One
that
last thing here. Yeah, it may absolutely become a thing. The last thing that happens is you guys walk out of the castle today, ready to move on towards the town. And the College of Nature, I would assume, is where you're headed. Or the king, going after the king. That's up to you. Walking out of the doctor's building there is Advisor Shrew with Lena over his shoulder.
See you later, Mr. Shrew.
do
Gentlemen,
you guys think we should escort him to the church?
Nah.
if you find yourself in need of more than the druids can offer, seek me out. I will be at the Cathedral of Dawn.
When he
Good day.
says that,
And he walks. Yeah.
I have this feeling in my body that when he says, if you need us, I have this feeling like the druids will provide, and I'll say this out loud to him, sir, the druids will provide for us. I am most certain of this indeed. I just feel this earthen nature love fill my body.
What are you
All
saying?
right.
I hope
Brago
so.
lean over to Jarret and say, the king has spoken.
We'll leave it on that. We'll leave it on the king has spoken. Conan's got a new name. He's the king. The fact that Conan is the druid and not the barbarian is weird, but Conan the barbarian, come on. Nah.
No,
Yeah,
that's what I named my barbarian in Baldur's Gate 3, Conan.
Nice. Well, that'll do it. That's our a lot of lore dumping today.
That was great, though. That was a really good story, John.
It's fun. It was very, very fun.
That went places I didn't think it would go. I'll be honest.
Nice job, Tom, on the one-on-one. That was fantastic.
Thank you. You make me blush. You make it easy. Oh, lordy.
She is heavily inspired by one of my favorite characters in a book. Like almost whole cloth. Almost.
What book?
Fairy Tale by Stephen King.
I heard that's fantastic. I need to read that.
That book is amazing. I do love that book very, very much.
All right.
So
we are Two Nerds on Quest. We are here Sunday mornings, 8 a.m. Central Time, twitch.tv/TomMNorm, bit.ly/NerdTube. That's the YouTube channel. Go there for all of our videos, including all past episodes up to and including session 1.0 of this entire shit show that we've been doing for the last 5
years. It was 2020 we started.
Yeah.
It's been more than 5 years at this point. We're almost to 6, Tom.
Yeah.
March will be 6.
We get to go to kindergarten next year. Or wait, was that this
We
year?
went further than talking 1265.
We did.
Holy shit.
We did. Significantly, if you're counting episode numbers. We stopped at like 97 or 95 or something like that for talking 1265. We're at 100 and something for this.
He's awesome.
So, support us.
Programming notes. Next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, we're off.
We'll be here
We're
chatting.
going to be here. The game is going to be off.
Yeah, the game will be paused due to people being out and about, which is totally cool because we support that. Yep.
And Tom and I are going to talk about Tom's new obsession, which I'm so very, very, very happy he's finally on board with all us crazy people. Critical Role.
I'm only like, 8 years behind, right?
Wait, if you're 27 episodes in, you're like 9.5 years behind. They're celebrating their 10-year anniversary this year.
Yeah, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I'm on episode. Actually, I'm on episode like 32 or 33.
You are. Did you get to the gunpowder plot yet? We'll talk about this. This is next week's conversation.
Yep, next week. Because I'll be another 4 episodes in by that point.
Yeah, right. I'll have to go back and listen to some of that.
Anyway.
Oh my god. Yeah. Anyways.
Support the show. Subscribe to YouTube and Twitch. Doesn't cost you a single thing. Just go there, follow us, subscribe, get notified when we go live, get notified when there's new videos. Use your Bezos bucks at Twitch. Costs you nothing if you have Amazon Prime. You can sub for free. Gives a little something into our pocket. Help us provide for the show. Patreon.com/2nerdsrequest if you actually want to support the show as well. Get the unedited podcast as well as the unedited video with the pre and post show content. Rate and review us wherever you get your podcast from. Regular podcast drop Thursday mornings, typically around 7:30 Central Time. With that being said, for me, for Gooch, for Genius, and for the DMJC, later, nerds.
Oh, Tom, get him.
What's up with this one?